Hi, I'm Osiri Wisdom, the lead pastor of the Wisdom Place Church and the convener of the Mountain Summit and the Father and Son Adventure. All right, today is day 13 of 100 Days of Wisdom. The theme for this season 6 is the Father and Son Adventure, providing 100 leadership values that can help you as a father to have a very meaningful conversation with your son and allow your son to become a better leader than you are yourself. Action. Every leader understands the language of action. There is no success secret as powerful as action. More than anything else, action is what perfects every plan that you have as an individual. So your son needs to learn how to act. It is good to have plans, but plans on the paper don't fulfill plans on paper don't fulfill themselves. You have to act. In spite of odds, they need to act. And if they're going to be somebody that acts very well, teach them how to define what is their goal. Teach your son how to define what is your goal. When my son was going to school, I defined what is your goal as you're going to school. What is the target? In all these courses you're doing, what is the target? When you graduate from the university, what's your goal? You have to discuss that. That can help them out, because when you give somebody a vision, that person naturally disciplines him or herself. I'm going to say it again. When you give your son a vision, he will discipline himself. So now you have to have a goal, okay? He has to have a goal, clearly defined goal. And then that goal might be in bulk. Then let him break it down into small, measurable, targets that he wants to achieve. Because if something is too big, sometimes you are even immobilized. You will not even want to act at all. Number 3, he must have a plan. All right, you have to have a plan. So you want to do this, maybe you want to finish a book in 1 week. How many chapters are you going to read in a day? That's a plan. All right, you have that schedule and have deadlines. Number 4, let your son learn how to have deadlines. One of the things I've come to learn is that deadline is a major motivator. When you have deadlines, it motivates you to put your best into it. We want our sons to be people of action. We don't want to have wives come complain, my husband can't do this, he don't take action, because they were not well raised. And that's why we're raising our sons. That's why we're talking to our sons. That's why we're talking to our fathers. We have to be the best we could possibly be for them. All right. Let your son not wait until he analyzes everything. Let him take steps. One of the things I've come to learn is that small steps perform wonders. The wonders of small steps is that small steps, they produce wonders. Let him take a step. Let him be persistent in that step he's taking. Let him think about what are the resources I would need to fulfill this vision or achieve this goal or complete this action I'm taking. It's not just work like anyhow, but no, he must have something that can also help him to monitor his progress. You have to monitor your progress. Let your son know how to monitor progress. Sometimes one day, my little son, I asked him to write how his daily schedule looks like. When he was still in primary school, now he's in secondary school. So now he wrote it and pasted it by his bedside. So every morning he knows, I have to wake up in the morning, I have to brush my teeth, I have to do this one, I have to do this one by 7:30. That is taking me to school. So we have to go through all that. Now he's in secondary school. I don't need to be there. I hope he has gotten, and he tells me that he got the teaching that I gave him. So it's very important you monitor their progress. When they come back, you ask them, how are you going? Next, teach your son to stay motivated. You have to stay. If you're going to be able to achieve action, get action to be, consistent, you have to stay motivated. Sometimes some things come to discourage you. Just refuse to be discouraged. And that time you have to learn. Even when you think that your son has failed, or when you think he has failed, don't make him feel like a failure. You must know the difference between a project can fail, but people don't fail. It's projects that fail. Never you allow your son to think that he is a failure because he did not achieve a particular goal. So sometimes take out time also, relax and reflect on what you have done so far and make up your mind that he can do better. Take that time to reflect with him. This is a very profound leadership value that you must teach your son. I look forward to hearing from you tomorrow. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Osiri Wisdom as displayed on the screen, and click that notification button, and follow all other social media as displayed on the screen. I'll see you tomorrow. Your son will make you proud.